You guys ready to do some charts? It's been too long since I looked at some of these TCG ticker requests, so we're going to get started on Tesla. It's a good day to start with Tesla. 12% in a day. What a ticker. Okay, the only issue with the fact that we have moved so far in today's action is the fact that the volume is not really that crazy substantial, and we don't have all of those, the amount of volume, which really to me acts as a vote of confidence. If you don't have a massive vote of confidence for a massive move, you have to start being a little bit speculative about what's going to happen. And in the 4-hour time frame, I can see that we are colliding right with this area of resistance. We've just peaked above it, but we haven't closed above 428 on the hourly time frame or the 4-hour time frame. And in fact, if we look at the hourly, this is a prime place for us to look for some hourly pullback. Our RSI in the hourly is 80.15, so that's cooking hot. We have hourly higher lows. We haven't lost the consecutive higher lows on each individual candle. So what I would suspect may happen here would be a pullback, a loss of consecutive hourly higher lows, and losing those will be the first initial signal that this is happening. But we're going to look for a little bit of an hourly downtrend, and then a 50-minute trend change, hourly higher low over 396.60, and then back up to test 428. That would be the best case scenario for the bulls. The fact that we are not quite overbought in the 4-hour time frame, we're at 61.53, would allow that to happen, and that would be good 4-hour consolidation as well. And it would be just a little bit of a pause here on the part of the daily bulls, and really fits the narrative overall for all of these time frames. So that is what I would be looking to do. If bears are a little bit stronger than we hope, either we'll see a loss of 396, in which case we're definitely, well, I shouldn't say definitely, most likely going to see a lower high under 428 into a hourly downtrend. If we hold about 396.60 and close again below 428 on a little bit of an upswing, we have the potential for an equilibrium. AMD on the daily time frame, inside bar, 78.82 resistance, 76.26 support. It's all about the hourly time frame here. A little bit choppy back and forth. Hourly higher lows, currently sitting under 78.82 with not a lot of, well, let's call it ambition. We have a 15-minute high of 76.72, and we're still in a 5-minute uptrend. So what we're going to look for would be a break of these inside bar levels. If bulls can get over 78.82 early tomorrow, that would be a good vote of confidence for them, and we'll be looking for resistance up here at 80.65. We break bear, we have a couple levels to watch for support right away, 76.02 an after hours support level, and 75.04. Below that, not a heck of a lot. Not a heck of a lot into this pit of abyss of despair. Hopefully we don't get back down there. DNG on the daily time frame. We have a few days of downtrend, not really aggressive. We have a little area of support at 193. We have a double bottom from September 9th. We have a very close to double bottom in Friday's session with a low volume doji, and the only issue that I see for DNG on the daily time frame is a rejection from our EMA 26 and the profit taking that followed. Nice to see a Maribuzo close or Maribuzo open. I don't remember the terms. Whatever it is, bulls held strong from the open, and that's what matters. So what we're going to do is watch the 4-hour and hourly time frame. We're going to be looking for a sign of strength. Right now, we've got a double, triple bottom in the area of 194 to 193. We're going to look for a break over 2 psychological and 202. If we can get that underway, then we'll be in a good position to set a new 4-hour high, then higher low into an uptrend. Ultimately, it's about 212. If bulls can get over 212, they're going to be in much better shape on the daily time frame, and they'll be looking to set a new daily uptrend, which is counter to the short-term, probably weekly higher low attempt right here. So that would be the best case scenario for longer term bulls in DNG. Let's look at, you know what, I just realized it's a DNG and I'm supposed to probably do DKNG. But there you go, secret surprise. Sometimes you find some new tickers, because this isn't bad. If you're looking for a play in gold, not so bad. All right, PINS. On the daily time frame, nice little action, average volume. So what we're going to do is try to get some clarity on that time frame. If you look at a chart and you don't see a lot of clarity, you just have to keep poking around until you find something that works. The 4-hour time frame already tells me a heck of a lot more than the daily did. The hourly is probably going to give me too much data, and it does. So I'm going to go back to the 4-hour. What I'm looking for is a nice trend. And I can see our lows, our highs, our higher lows. Now bulls are making an attempt to break over 36.88. what we're going to look for on the short term, probably the 15-minute time frame, is going to be signs of healthy 15-minute trend into a resistance test at 36.88. If they can get that done, then bulls are going to be in great shape for a test of 39.74. So let's go to the hourly time frame. Here's our hourly higher lows. This is actually a perfect spot to see a 15-minute trend change. So what we're going to look for would be a higher low. We're getting higher highs. We want to see a 15-minute bear trend develop into a hourly higher low, into a 15-minute bull trend, and then break 36.88. So let's go to the 15-minute time frame. What we're going to look for is basically the loss of these higher lows, a loss of our last 15-minute higher low to kick off that consolidation. We'll come back down, set an overall higher low, and see if we can't take out 36.88 like that on the hourly time frame. That's what we'd be looking for. To play the bear case, a loss of 33.17 would take us to a support test of 32.28, and below that, looks like we got another pit of despair, with 32.51 being our ultimate short-term support from the 24th of August. NIO on the daily time frame. Average volume bull day. It looks like bulls have cleared some resistances on the daily time frame. Then it's going to be all about the 4-hour. Are we over top of our most recent hurdles? And you know what? I don't think we have made enough of a move above 1872 to really lock this in and call it good quite yet. There is a pretty steady area of resistance up here. We can see it coming into play from early September, and we can see it acting as support in late, actually still early September. So a clear level that we haven't quite taken out yet. What is good for the 4-hour time frame is we have pretty consecutive higher lows. We can see we have established support at 1745. We've moved away from that. So what we can do is treat this as an ascending triangle with an 1872 resistance and consecutive higher lows in the 4-hour time frame. We're going to watch for hourly consolidation. We need to see an hourly higher low. At this point, the bulls either need to break 1872 in a pretty big way right now, or look for an hourly higher low over 1822 and try again over the next couple of days. That would be my read on NIO. Once we lose hourly higher lows, we do have a little bit of 4-hour support, because we should expect 4-hour consolidation, because we haven't really done that since 1745, and we got a lot of room to work with here on the 4-hour time frame. So again, these lines, not support, resistance, just drawing ourselves a nice little ascending triangle type shape to guide our visual understanding of what's happening. Always relying on price action. If that's it for today, apologies to anyone who in TheChartGuys is looking for DNG, but maybe we got some new tips for you on a new gold mine company. Who knows? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any ticker requests that you YouTube people are interested in seeing, ask in the comments. I'll see if I can cram it into tomorrow's video. Take care and good luck.